So the big question is, what are states going to do? What are governors going to do? They probably will raise taxes somewhat. I don't happen to think a lot. If you look at just the 5 or 6 major categories of state spending, you got Medicaid now pushing 24%, higher ed about 10.5. Actually, elementary and secondary is now under 20%. Transportation about 7.8, and then you've got all other in the 33% range. The other thing it's important to stress about state spending is that it is quite heavily oriented towards public investment. If in fact you add infrastructure to elementary and secondary, to training, to higher education, the average state, you get over 40% of that spending. So a much, much higher rate of public investment than you have at the federal level. My own sense is that a lot of it will come out of the so-called all other. They will try to protect elementary and secondary because local government's in as bad shape. So I suspect it'll come out of all other and essentially out of higher education, unfortunately, because they look for places that they can shift the cost. And although I think we're beginning to get to that tipping point, I think that they will probably continue making cuts at that place.